Hello one and all, welcome back to more Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Island Mode. I am the Max Future. It's in the last part. I technically finished Island Mode, but I didn't actually finish Island Mode because I didn't have all of the hope pieces and I was deprived of my love ending. And by God, I was promised a love ending and I'm gonna get one, dang it. So we're gonna have to go in through New Game Plus, which I assume will activate if I just hit continue. This is what I am led to believe. Skip the opening. Ah, okay, yes, that would most certainly be good if I could quickly jump past that. Oh wait, I just said don't skip the Just one moment. And now I have returned. All right, how about this time? Yes, I would like to skip the opening. It's incredibly well put together and I enjoyed it, but we don't need to see it again. So straight out the gates, going for the flower pen again. Now here's the question, I want to know just how much of this stuff did I get to keep? Let's find out. Absolutely none of it. Okay, so yeah, that's oh wow, I didn't even get to keep any of that stuff. Okay, so that's definitely going to be a bit of a problem if I'm going to be entirely honest with you. Okay, but the levels stay. The levels stay. That's good. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I honestly believed that I would have gotten everything that I needed. All right, well, that's that I would have gotten to keep everything. I mean, but all right. So I gotta get it all over again. Well, everyone's leveled up, so it shouldn't be too terribly difficult. I just gotta make sure to be more mindful, I suppose. All right, so send some people over there. Send some people over to the ancient ruins. I mean, obviously, you know, I got my priorities all settled and tucked away, and it's all good. All right, then we're also gonna need a few people to go off into the military base, and I guess I'll have to send a couple of the gals over to the mountains. Luckily, they have expert foraging skills, so we don't have to worry. In fact, I think I'll actually, yeah, I'll put the majority of them over there. And by majority, yeah, majority all but Akane for specific and non-specific reasons that I will not go into. There we go. That way, we should be able to get pretty much, I mean, not only red flowers, but there's a bunch of stuff over there that we're gonna need later. I guess I'll make a more concentrated effort to actually be able to, you know, make all of these items. I'd like to only have to go through Island Mode twice to get everything I want. At the very minimum, I'm aware of the fact that I will get all of the hope fragments, and that's kind of the whole point. And as long as I do that and get the ending that I'm looking for, then I suppose, really, it doesn't matter if I don't get all of these correctly, because I don't need to use any more school trip tickets, unless I have to redate Akane. We'll have to look into that. All right, well, that all being said, dig, my peoples! Dig like crazy ones! I mean, nobody's feeling the fire right now, but that's okay. Although, that said, we've managed to get ourselves a fair decent amount of stuff. Yes, give me all the things that I need. I have arts and crafts projects to fulfill, people. Come on now. What would I like to do? Spend some time with people, obviously. Okay, yeah, I don't get to keep the trip tickets that I had before. That's all fine and dandy, but question, No, I actually do have to redate everybody. All right, not that I have anything against hanging out with Akane a whole bunch more, but my goodness. All right. Hey. Seeing as how you guys have you've already seen me date the ever-loving hell out of Akane and everything. I don't know if I'm exactly going to have that be shown all over again, but I mean, we'll see. The hope fragments, however, they have all remained. All right, so we've got we've got 4 people left. Man, my brain is somewhere else today. I apologize. Hang on. Let me just shake that all off. For some reason, I feel kind of antsy today. I've been feeling it all day. Let it slide off. All right, let's try to gain some of our usual linguistic abilities. I've never been great at it, but it's always been at least a little bit better. All right, so who should we spend our time with? Personally, I'm feeling like it's finally time that Sonia actually got to finish up her thing. We started it in that funhouse, and we're gonna finish it in an alternate reality, because that is just sometimes how you do things. Plus, I like Sonia. She's a really nice girl, and man, I don't know. I think I'd have to really start thinking about. It's like, man, am I completely content with with who ended up surviving and who ended up having to get, you know, offed? It's such a tricky subject because it's not like I want to sacrifice anybody for anybody else. Granted, admittedly, straight out the gate, super happy Akane made it. Gonna be honest, did not expect her to. I am phenomenally lucky that one of my most favorite character in this game ended up surviving. I'm very happy about that. So, I have no business complaining about anything. It's like, am I sad about characters like Gundam and Nekomaru and Peko and so many characters, you know, dying? Obviously, I don't want them to go, but that's just the nature of this incredibly dark, depressing beast known as Danganronpa. I am truly happy that someone has casually walked up to me to speak to me.
Amazing.
This must be what it means to have a classmate. I am very touched. I mean, let's be real. Sonia is just ridiculously endearing. Then, would you like to take a walk? I would like to view the ocean a bit more. And so we did, and it was delightful. Now, I get to find out what exactly does Sonia like? I don't even know how to pronounce that, but I guess that's what I'm going to be giving to her. I spent time walking along the shore with Sonia. It was delightful. I probably don't deserve it, but it looks like it's so interesting that she gets like a specific like phrase. Everyone else in the game so far has been like, seems like I've gotten a little closer. But with Sonia, it's like, I definitely did not deserve to be getting closer to her, but I did anyway. Very interesting, that. All right, so, well, there we go. I don't need to know how to pronounce it. The Gugelhupf cake, perhaps? This cake is said to be a favorite of Marie Antoinette. Its name is German for priest cap. Okay, fair enough. That seems like the type of thing Sonia would like. It's not confusing in the least. I appreciate that.
Surprise!
Could this possibly be from the legend that has been passed down generation after generation? Well, I don't know about the folklore of your homeland, Sonia, but from where I come from, it's a pastry.
Well?
Hajime, as I thought, you must be the person that I have been anticipating. I shall gladly take important care of this. Well, less so take important care of and more so enjoy it, consume it. That is generally the purpose of cakes. I mean, you may do as you so choose. I can't stop you, but, you know, that's just my personal suggestion. By the way, you're really good with words.
Of course.
I have done much studying, after all. Yeah, she conducts herself in such a freakishly dignified and poised way. It's wicked impressive, I'm going to say. You speak really fluently.
Yes.
Yes, I do not know how many times I have seen I will arrest your eyes. What? When I arrived in Japan, the first thing I did was run across the Spain Zaka. What? I see. I don't really understand, though. In my opinion, I believe the best Japanese dramas were the ones aimed at women between the ages of 20 to 34, just before Japan's economic bubble burst. She's very well informed. The trendiness, energy, and quality entertainment was truly at its zenith during this period. I see. It's no use. I can't keep up with what she's saying at all. What the heck does she mean by bubble? Hajime, how do you not know about the economic bubble bursting of Japan? You live there. Like, I don't live there and I know about it.
However...
Like all entertainment, Japanese dramas heavily reference their native culture. Because of this, slang expressions were often used, so there's some things foreigners may not understand. Hajime, if you are willing, would you train me? In lingo? Train? How to train you, Sonia? Of course I can teach you some things I understand, but thank you very much. So, for example, when lovers go on a ski trip, they always end up trapped by a blizzard, right? When literally all of your basis for how society works comes from television dramas, I suppose so. I have, in fact, even Let's Played a game that had that happen. Well, I didn't Let's Play it, but the point is it happened. In that situation, what do you call the ritual where they warm themselves under a blanket while naked? Well, that's not really a ritual. It's, how should I put it? It's really more of a cliche. Oh, is that so? I certainly thought it was something that's known in my country as makango. Makango? It is a tradition in my country. According to tradition, lovers cannot become one until they show each other the mangakos they have grown. So it is a fruit? It is too embarrassing, so please do not make me say it. Embarrassing? What is a makango anyway? I cannot say. You will get a nosebleed. Ah, assaulted by more cliches, it seems. Is it really that embarrassing? It seems that Novoselic Kingdom is filled with more mysteries than I thought. I could only wager a solid guess as to what she's talking about, and that's an interesting ritual you have there. I am going to assume I was entirely incorrect on that one, though. because that's an incredibly weird thing to have as a ritual. Then again, different lands, different customs. What's normal in one place is bizarre in the other, so who am I to pass judgment? After having an awkward conversation with Sonia, I returned to my room, where once again, the mighty magical girl rabbit told me to sleep. And far be it from me to, go against the word of such a powerful supreme being, I suppose. Hum hum hum. Medicine of hope. Hells yeah. Have a nice day. All right, so everybody's already feeling the tireds. Okay, well, we've got enough red flowers, so we don't need to go there. We also don't need any more knives. We don't need any more knifies. We still need more stuff from that and there, so I guess we'll just continue to spread people out a bit. Don't need anything at the farm, surprisingly enough. All right, the majority of you are heading to the beach. Everybody else, actually, let's put a few more of these onto the Rocket Punch Market. There we go. Oh, we don't actually need those anymore, so we can push those down too. There we go. And with a little hope, we should be okay. That being said, do I already have enough for everything that I need? Apparently not. It's not even close. That is certainly a problem. All right, just very quickly check. Green flowers? Oh no, actually I need to spend time in the dang forest. Oh, that's a problem. All right, well, let's focus on this for now. Then we can get people to rest up, and then we can send everybody over to the mountains to find another type of flower. Just collect everything that you can, guys. Use those powerful stats of yours. Become all powerful. Whatever it takes. All right. Yet, no one's gotten to level 6 foraging yet. I find that very discouraging. All right, though. So, did I get any? We got some tree vines. Not so much for the... Okay, so we got some glue. Not a ton, but some. What I'd like to do? You know what I'd like to do, game. I don't know why you always gotta ask me these questions. It's like, you think I'm gonna say no? When have I ever said no? I don't want to. I want to spend time completely on my own. Like, that's just really not a thing that happens. I mean, I appreciate the option, but it's still entirely unnecessary. Anyway, look how happy she is. She just wants friends. Befriend the Sonia. She is a good girl. I don't know, for some reason I'm having a bit of a blank on what to say. So Sonia, please give me something to talk about. I probably didn't deserve it, but we did it anyway. Whether you think you deserve to be friends with her or not really is completely not something I care about, because we need them there hope fragments, dang it. I suppose this cake could be of legend. The legendary cakes. Anyway, what are we talking about next? More about the dramas? Hajime, there's something I would like to ask you today. Sure, what? Shush, lower your voice. We do not know who might be listening in. Now then, come closer. No need to worry. I will not assault you. I promise. As Sonia said that, she walked up to me one step at a time. Wow, she smells nice. Is now really the time to make that observation? I'm sure she does, but I still find it interesting that that's where your brain is going right now, Hajime. Hajime, do you happen to know a lot about the occult? Eh? Well, not really. Then what about cults? It's like the occult, but slightly less specialized. Not at all. I see. You certainly are deceptive. I am finished talking to you. Let us disperse for now. Hold on a sec. What in the world were you talking about?
I am concerned.
You are hopeless. Since I have already sailed this far, I shall sink you into the ocean. These conversations have taken a turn. That's not how you say that. Though I understand it is a forbidden interest for a princess, I am quite interested in Freemasonry. Of course, my interest is purely academic. I have no intention of conspiring to overthrow the government, and the fact that I have to state that so clearly is definitely a good sign towards that.
Well?
But when I think about Freemasonry, my chest begins to hurt. It sounds like she's in love.
However,
it seems not many people understand this feeling of mine, and because of that, I feel quite lonely. Sometimes I feel like I could just cry. That is a deep interest in masonry you have there. Huh. Sonia's hobbies are pretty intense, he said out loud.
please wait.
However, expanding my knowledge like this is the duty of every member of the royal family. And that is why I'm interested in the occult, cults, and popular dramas. She's an interesting gal. When she puts it like that, it sort of makes sense, but... Hajime, please think about it. Do you not agree that dismissing a different set of values due to ignorance is foolish? Well, no, I definitely do agree with that.
How cruel.
How many foolish wars have been fought on the basis of that ignorance? Far too many, if we're being real.
Do you have a minute?
My country is certainly no exception. We still have many unique traditions that other cultures would not truly understand. Like whatever it is you were going on about last time. Unique traditions, huh? That reminds me. I think she mentioned one of them before. I remember there being a K. So, the Makango. You mean Makango, right?
However...
Yes, but that is not the only one. We also teach grade schoolers how to operate tanks. Our country has another tradition in which you are not acknowledged as an adult until you consume a sknog. Snogged? However, I think my generation should be objecting to these traditions. Although it is nice to retain purebred Makangos and sknogs as symbols of high status, auctioning them to the highest bidder goes against the spirit of animal conservation. Wait, they're animals?
Please listen.
But she's not answering any of these questions. But we do not need to completely end this tradition. I shall simply find new uses for Makangos and sknogs. They grow when they're scared and shrink when angered. I plan to harness the energy they release in this state. What? I don't... Okay. Using the knowledge of the past, we shall develop a new high energy source for our old traditions. Hold on. Do strange animals like that really exist in your country?
Perhaps.
I understand that it may be a difficult path. She's not answering anything.
Well?
However, I shall accomplish it by any means. Guiding my people along the right path is the duty of a ruler. I mean, she's got the right spirit and, you know, she's damn knowledgeable. I feel like I could trust her at least somewhat in an authoritative role. Her people must believe she's a wonderful princess if she actually thinks of them like that. I believe that's true too, but I'm simply bewildered by the many words she's using. In my eyes, Sonia and the Novoselic Kingdom are just full of mysteries. And I feel as if we're not actually going to get any explanations as to how any of that's supposed to work. After somewhat bridging the cultural divide between us, I return to my room. I mean, granted, she comes from a nonsense land that was made up, and I'm almost positive that when it was written, you know, by whoever came up with the idea, and even who wrote all of these situations for Sonia, I imagine they never actually planned on answering them and fully detailing just how exactly her kingdom is supposed to work, and its actual traditions and the like. Ooh, Java Croquettes. Don't mind if I does. Alright, so, let's find out here. I can make myself some tree vines. Or, some ropes, I mean, out of tree vines. We need another scene shell and green flowers. We have got nothing. We've got less than nothing. It is absolutely disgraceful. Okay, so, what we can do is not a whole lot, if I'm being honest. Okay. I can make these two really strong. I could also give a Medicine of Hope. We'll give it to Akane. There we go. Now, Chiaki is definitely going to have to nap. Everyone else is going to have to take it easier. But I'll send those four over to the mountains, and hopefully they'll be able to grab themselves some important flowers. Okay. Also, we're going to have to bring somebody back over to the cleaning. Somebody else is going to have to get good at the cleans. Actually, I might have to do 3 just to be on the safe side. Okay, but we don't need any more glue. But we do need seashells, so I guess just go to the dang beach, people. Unless we still need tree vines? No, we do not. We do not need those. But other than seashells, do we need anything else? The green flowers? Okay, no, I was like, oh no, not here too. It's just more seashells. Okay then, everybody go there. And the powerful ones, you guys go up into the forest and do what you can. Collect as many of those things as you can possibly manage. Everyone else, just stick with the beach, I guess. Except for you, Chiaki. You take a nap. You need to rest. You're a very tired girl. You have many games to play. There we go. Come on, people. We've got a seashell. Look at Akane go! Stabbing the ground like a mad woman. Alright, let's see. We got the seashells we needed, great, and a bunch of green flowers. Cool. Alright, it looks like we're gonna be fine. I sure wouldn't want to mess up on the frickin' first one, you know? Alright, who should I talk to? Gee, Jiminy Jillikers, I wonder who. Who could we possibly decide to spend our time with? Could it be the person that we've been spending time with 2 times up to this point? No, of course not. I mean, yeah, I get it. You can spend time with whoever you want in whatever order you want, but wouldn't it make more sense to try and do them consecutively? It just, otherwise you might, like, you know, forget certain aspects or something. That's just my opinion, though. Okay, so luckily I've still got at least 2 more of these here cakes. Okay, not sure why my controller did that of all things. Here you go. Have another thing that I still don't know how to pronounce. Oh, hang on. Thank you very much, Hajime. I am truly happy. And she make the blush. That's nice. Now then, what shall we discuss today?
I see.
I would like to discuss friendship between men and women as depicted in Light My Heart with Fire. I don't know nothing about that show, though. Has something happened? How can you be so calm? We've been involved in this terrible situation for so long now. I mean, the island mode situation not nearly as bad, but I understand why. Can't rewrite the dialogue, but still. How can you have such an unchanging attitude? Well, I mean, I imagine as a princess, she's kind of like bred and raised to take situations like this as calmly as possible. Do you think I am a cold woman? Huh?
You're right.
It is fine. I understand. Honestly, I could think of a lot of words to describe you, but I don't think I would call you cold. I didn't mean to hit that button, because I see something that everyone else cannot. What is that?
Which means?
Destiny. Although I cannot allow killing under any circumstances, the lives of humans are shaped by destiny. Just because we make an effort to prevent danger, it does not mean we can defy destiny.
Please listen.
Besides, my life belongs to my country and its people. If I were to die, it would be for no other reason than the sake of my country and my people. If I die here, it would be meaningful to my country and my people. So, I do not fear death. I mean, take comfort in it in any way you possibly can, I suppose. The moment I was born into the royal family, I was destined not to die a meaningless death. What she's saying is so foreign to me. They're the words of someone who lives in a world that is completely different from my own. Well, she is friggin' royalty. Well, I guess that makes sense. You really are a princess.
Yes.
Since the day I was born. Also, this is not my first brush with death. Okay, excuse me, go on. Though the royal family has governed for many years, coups d'etats and terrorism still occur in our land. I, too, have been abducted twice by insurgents in the past. Abducted?
However,
If I showed my fear, it would fill my people with despair. And wouldn't you know it, that's the first time I think I've heard the word used in this game without it being, you know, attached to everything else that comes with it. That is why I had to wait in silence until rescue arrived. I actually think the situation is easier since I can honestly feel fear for a change. You're expected to cope without feeling fear? I know you're a princess and all, but that's still...
please wait.
When I am in my country, I am a princess before I am a person. That may be, but... And because of that, I was truly looking forward to this visit. I thought when I came to Japan, I could be a regular girl. But in the end, no matter where I go, I am nothing but a princess. Is that one of the many reasons why you find everything Kazuichi does and says incredibly annoying? Because you'd like to be treated as a normal person, but he constantly puts you on a pedestal? If so, that's well written. Right then, I noticed that Sonia's hands were shaking. Of course she's afraid. There's no way she wouldn't be. She's just really good at hiding it. Even so, you're still a regular girl to me. I mean, I'm not a citizen of your country. I'm not even one of your vassals. So when it comes to myself and the others, you're just our classmate. You're a regular girl. You don't need to try so hard. Hajime. Thank you. I still couldn't stop her hands from shaking, but I definitely feel like we understand each other better. That much is certain. Stop treating her so, grandly. She's just a gal who wants to talk about Japanese dramas. She doesn't want to get all fancy with titles and proper etiquette. After talking about some other things for a while, I parted ways with Sonia and returned to my room. All right, we're making some progress. We're starting to actually understand her better as a person, and I love that. That's really great. I cannot tell a lie. Akane is feeling amazing. In addition to not telling lies, I definitely prefer the free time links. I keep wanting to call them social links, but I prefer the ones where the characters, actually enjoy being around Hajime and things don't get weird or creepy or gross. I truly appreciate that. Oh my goodness, everybody desperately would like to sleep. That is unfortunate. Okay, but I can make me one of those. I can also make myself some medicine of hope. Just the one, though. All right, then. Be that as it may. Medicine of hope shall go to somebody who's just dead tired. We'll give it to Sonia. There we go. The majority of people, well, they're all going to take naps, I guess. you all still have some energy, so continue searching the things you're searching while everyone else, I guess goes to sleep. Oh, okay. And at this exact moment, I realized that pushing this button will automatically reset it. I thought that was like a 0 or something. That's actually a square. All right, that makes much more sense. And we don't really need anything from the mountains or the forests, but that being said, I'll also bring Pecco back down just a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that. But seeing as how they have so much energy, we're gonna need stuff from the forest again at some point, so we might as well get a bit of a head start on that. So, yeah, everybody, get to a napping. There we go. Shout out to Akane, going crazy ham on a biscuit 2 days in a row. Granted, one of those days was because of the medicine, but still. Everybody taking the naps. All right, though, more flowers, more glues, more stuffs. All good, all good. No level ups, no level ups. All right, I am definitely going to need to invest in some of those items that make cleaning more efficient. I forgot just how badly our stats alone aren't going to be enough to fix that, it seems. All right, so there's either 1 or 2 more of these with Sonia. I do not recall. We're about to find out. It's hard to tell because I did one already before we started. So, this could end at a moment's notice. All right. Oh, we're still saying that we probably didn't deserve it. Unfortunate, that. Seriously, have something of a slightly higher opinion of yourself. My goodness.
Amazing.
Yes, you may have this wonderful item. She makes you feel so appreciated. Now then, what shall we discuss today? You know.
Do you have a minute?
If it pleases you, would you like to come to my room? I'm certain we will feel more relaxed than being outside. See, now, I know that this is completely, you know, on the up and up and she's not going to do anything suggestive. But I also feel very confident that Hajime is going to take it the wrong way anyway.
All right.
Come, let us go. I feel like Sonia is trying a little too hard today. Maybe something happened? Oh, okay, never mind. He's actually just being okay with it. He's being chill. Good for you, Hajime. For now, I decided to walk to Sonia's cottage. Then again, maybe it's part of that whole, well, there's no way on earth she'd ever, like, do anything like that or say anything like that. She's a princess.
I am sorry.
You silly, silly person. Well, my goodness. This place is actually significantly fancier than the other ones. That's actually a really neat detail. I'm terribly sorry. I have not kept this place very clean. Seemed clean enough to me. Really? I do not have much experience taking care of myself, so there are still things I do not understand. I think you're doing fine. Thus far, I have managed to understand how to turn on the shower, but I did not know I had to turn it off, so I accidentally flooded the floor. I mean, I've done that once. Not because I didn't know that I had to turn it off, but because I used a shower curtain improperly. But still, I can't judge. I guess that sounds like something a princess would do. I feel like that's just kind of a byproduct of not having to do anything for yourself. So what happened? Huh? What? Well, something happened, right? You're acting a little different than usual, so how could you tell? I'm not sure. I could just tell by looking at you.
I am concerned.
If you can tell, then I guess I cannot hide things from you. She looked a little relieved when she said that and gave me a relaxed smile. It was lovely. It seems she understands that she doesn't need to try so hard. I had a nightmare. A nightmare? A nightmare where something dreadful had happened and I was unable to return to my homeland. And when I woke up, I felt extremely scared and I want to go home.
I don't want this anymore.
Right now. Oh, she's actually letting herself be, like, completely open. I want to go back to my homeland where my family and people are waiting for me. As she shouted, Sonia collapsed and... Whoa, Sonia! I managed to catch her before she hit the ground. She was crying. Aw, poor girl's been bottling it up this whole time. Sobbing and scared out of her wits like a normal girl. Right now, she's finally acting normal. She's been holding it in for so damn long. Wow, okay, no. Wow, I sincerely wish I actually had gotten her hope fragments way sooner. She desperately needed somebody. I held her and patiently waited for her to stop trembling. Are you all right now? Yes, I feel much better thanks to you. My energy seems to have returned somewhat. Though her eyes were still a little red, Sonia finally showed me her smile. Hajime, I finally realized what you are. I feel like the normal answer would be a friend. It being Sonia, I feel like she's coming to a different conclusion. You completely match the description of the legendary hero passed down in my country. Does he now? Say what? The legend goes like this. The hero wears a white shirt and possesses an antenna that can sense danger. Okay, admittedly, those are accurate. Can't say that they're not. And plus, his hair thingy does wiggle a lot whenever he comes up to a conclusion. With a face lacking distinguishing characteristics, he shall bring light to the tropical land. Are you serious?
Well?
There is no mistake. The legend must be speaking of you, Hajime. You wear a white shirt just like the legend says, and your hair looks like an antenna. And your face is completely unremarkable. Bit of a burn, but she's not doing it maliciously. Please stop it already.
Please listen.
According to legend, the hero will stand alongside the princess and freely swing the golden macango. A macango is an animal, right? Is it really okay to swing around a living creature?
Amazing.
And then, the legend says they will establish something resembling order and prosperity to the kingdom. Wait, not actual order and prosperity? Just a resemblance? After all this time, Hajime.
So, you were my destined one.
Excusez-moi? That's totally not it.
See?
Hajime, when we safely escape this island, please come with me to the Novoselic Kingdom.
Easy as pie.
And then, when the time comes, let us capture the Golden Macango. If you do, you will be formally acknowledged as a legendary hero, and you will be able to rule the Novoselic Kingdom alongside me. I mean, okay. I don't think I could say no to something like that. I mean, obviously I have to. I'm sorry, Sonia. My heart belongs to another. But I'm deeply flattered, and I consider you an exceptionally viable option. You are freaking adorable. Does that mean... Yeah, I do believe she just technically inadvertently proposed marriage to you. But a life like that doesn't sound so bad, being the ruler of a kingdom? I mean, it has its pros, but it has its cons too, Hajime. Let's be real. No, actually, it sounds awesome.
All right.
However, you might need to study a bit more before you can become my husband in the kingdom of Novoselic. You will need to know 30 foreign languages, economics, international law, diagnostic medicine. How am I supposed to do all that? I'll be an old man before I'm finished. Let us do our very best. Well, anyway, I'm glad Sonia feels better now, and apparently I'm just sidestepping the fact that she seems to be, interested in marriage at this point. I'm sure everyone else won't feel like their usual selves if they don't see Sonia smile. I can feel a strong bond with Sonia, and as long as I have this bond, I'll never give up. I swear I'll leave this island with everyone, or at the very least with, you know, her, Akane, Fuyahiko, and Sonia. Not a bad combo. Let's be real. Let's be real. You know, realistically, the interesting thing is, if you go by the official way that the story goes, and you say you got the hope fragments of literally everyone, and out of all the ones, basically, the way that it's set up, yeah, I guess Hajime just kind of ends up getting, I mean, whenever they leave the simulation, I don't know how much of Sonia's ideas, or even if her kingdom is still around. It's hard to tell with, you know, the disaster and whatnot, but I suppose that would be the most canonical possibility? I don't know. You just unlocked the skill Envious Influence. Give yourself a pat on the back. Huh. Darker in color, but just as frilly as expected. Neat. I feel like there's got... I don't know. Something about having a princess's undergarments. I feel as if almost that's a crime in some capacity. After listening to Sonia's plans for the future, I returned to my room, where I no longer thought or discussed such a matter ever again. Everyone, it's friggin' nighttime, so get some sleep, you bunch of nerds. And a bunch of sleep, us nerds, we most certainly got. And, oh, no, there's actually 1 day left. All right, well, let's take a quick look at the construction of such things. I guess we should just focus on just grabbing as much materials as we can. Although I need bags. Bags are what I need. Can I make any bags? I can make some bags. I can make enough bags. So let's just do that right now. There we go. All right. It's not the, you know, most optimal, but it'll do. It'll do just fine. All right, so you guys need to nap. That's fine. Everyone else, I suppose, honestly, just let's spend as much time as we can sending people into the mountains and forest. Because if we do that, then again, I also need some people cleaning. All right, they're not great at it at all, but Sonia, Akane, you're gonna help Peko. Oh, what an odd situation that thing would be. It would be really cool though. Everyone else, just go to there because that's where we're gonna need stuff from there, and it's best if we try to get as much of it now as we possibly can. That is basically where I was trying to go with that. You know, I suppose the actual significantly more sensible option would be to actually have Teru and Nekomaru do the cleaning. Yeah, then again, it's not like they would be able to, well, they're just better at mining stuff. All right, you know, that'll work. Just do that. Do what you can, everybody. Just do what you can. There we go. Get the cleanings. And grab as much stuff as we can. Mostly the logs and, you know, beast bones. The flowers are good, too. Really, anything that they can possibly get. There we go. All right, so that dust cloth really made a difference. Alrighty, then. What would I like to do? Obviously, spend time with people. Okay, so I suppose I don't know, maybe it's not the most entertaining of things. I feel like I've properly explained what it is about Akane that I enjoy. You know, it's an honest and earnest love of everything to an extent. Like, she's a girl, she knows what she wants in life. She's so easy to please. She comes from such a messed up background, but she's still, like, so chill and outgoing and friendly. I don't know. There's just so much about her that I just find really cool. I recently learned that apparently I'm actually in a very slim minority of people who like Akane. So I just kind of felt like I needed to elaborate that. Let's see. Maybe we should just go. I might fall asleep in the middle. Let's sit at the very front. None of these have to do with food, so I feel like I've already put myself in a situation that's less than ideal. This might be kind of obvious, but isn't it hard to sit at the very front? Damn it, she's right. Is it? I feel like she didn't have much fun. Oh, well, butts! I completely botched that one and a half.
That's weird.
I thought dates were supposed to be funner than that. Oh, no! Just made me too hungry to battle. It wasn't fun at all.
Damn it.
Ah, damn, it's pissing me off. I'm gonna go wrangle up some food around here. Bye. Okay, see, now I desperately need to make up for that. I feel absolutely horrible, and I'm not okay with any of that. No. No. Universe, you're gonna have to give me a mulligan on that. I need to fix that right now. All right, the goal was a flower pin. Well, ain't that a big old pile of luck for everyone involved? I got myself a flower pin. Here you go. Here are some tickets. Thank you. I'm gonna make use of these things right here and now, dang it. Wait, sorry to interrupt, but how did your first class goal go? My dude, Mr. Green Text, I already know this information. Not that I do not appreciate it. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make up for that bigly times. All right, so to make the Usami coin, I need the alloy and I need fuel. Can't make any alloys. Oh, great. Great. All right, everybody. Well, the majority of people are feeling good, so we need fuel. You continue to do the cleaning thing. And I guess I'll just leave Teru and Nekomaru to it, too. They just kind of have the whole thing worked out pretty well, so I don't see why I shouldn't. We don't need anything from there. We don't need anything from there, which is nice. Let's actually drop him down to somewhere less physically exhaustive, or that's a problem. All right, then fine. Just work on getting stuff from there, I suppose. I'm afraid if I put them on the 2 down HP, then they're gonna end up like passing out entirely, and I don't want to do that. Okay, you two definitely need to just take a nap. That's totally fine. Oh boy, I feel like this is gonna be a bad idea, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Just send everybody over to that castle and do what you can. All right, let's see what happens. Hopefully everybody will have enough energy. If not, things are about to go significantly more horribly for me. Oh, I just realized, Pecco's sleeping sprite takes her glasses off. Oh, that's a nice little attention to detail. That's really cute. Good job. Good job. The peoples that made this game. These tiny details do not go unnoticed, I assure you. I barely got any fuel at all. That's such a pain in the butt. All right, yes, I would like to go meet with somebody, if you don't mind. Very quickly, very quickly. I've got to ask.
All right.
Usami. All right. It looks like I got, like, maybe 1/4 of a heart. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely need to boost that up, like, super time. All right, as nice as it was to see dialogue that I otherwise wouldn't have gotten, I need to make up for that. That was a terrible date. I'm not happy about it. I want Akane to have a good time. I want her to like me, damn it. Let's just say it out front. That's what I want. All right, looks like no one else is here. What are we gonna do? I know for a fact you like fishing, so we're gonna go fish. So you can get yourself some food. We're gonna roast it on the beach. It's gonna be fantastic. Everything is gonna be absolutely wonderful. All right, cool, thank you, and good day.
Thanks.
There we go.
Hey.
See, that's what I desperately want to see. No sad or disappointed Akanes. All right, and with that, I feel like we can take a bit of a break. Then again, we're also immediately on a holiday. I feel like I should definitely spend the rest of my time filling up them hope fragments. Then I can date Akane a whole bunch. I can even do that off screen, and we can jump ahead to the end where, you know, we can actually see what ends up happening. You guys have basically seen everything that there is to do. I mean, obviously there are probably lines of conversation that I haven't had with her, stuff to that extent, but, you know, I've shown a great majority of it, I feel, and I don't want to keep bolstering up these episodes with me endlessly dating Akane. I feel like you guys would get kind of tired of that pretty quick. So, let's just focus on the other characters that we need to get them hope fragments with first, and then we'll deal with that later.